welcome back to my channel. This is my first sit down video on my camera, so exciting times. I have already uploaded a vlog on my camera, which is when I got it and was figuring out how to use it and stuff. I mean, I still am. Any feedback on these videos, like the first few on the camera, like let me know and I will try and make it better. Also, apologies for the horrific lighting. So it's been lovely and sunny all morning, and then as soon as I sit down to film this video, it's literally going darker and darker by the second. It feels like about 7 PM. Can confirm it's 11:30 AM. And yeah, it's literally chucking it down, and I do need to go to the shop, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, sorry for the lighting. It actually looks better in the camera than it is in real life, so hopefully it'll be fine. But yeah, today I have a assumptions video for you. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, but then I kept putting it on my story and then forgetting about it. But if you don't know what an assumptions video is, it's basically where I put a little question box on my Instagram asking for people's assumptions about me. So some people might like genuinely know me, and it's not as much of an assumption, but yeah, because it's from my Instagram followers, it could literally be anyone and anything. So I'm going to go through those. I've got a few, and yeah, now I can do this. Is the most exciting bit about getting a camera, is that I can use my phone while filming. Amazing. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. Sorry for the lighting, sorry if the quality, well no, not the quality is going to be fantastic, but yeah, sorry if the settings aren't quite 100% yet, but we move. So the first one is you want to become a professional dancer, and that is definitely a true assumption. If you don't know me, as well as all my fitness stuff, I am in full-time training to become a dancer, hopefully. I have one more year left on my course. I'll have a degree in dance performance, and then the plan after that is to go to as many auditions as I can, basically. Yeah, so that one is true. I do want to become a professional dancer. Next one is you've never suffered from body dysmorphia. Now, I would say that is true, but I have definitely suffered with body image. I wouldn't go as far as saying it was body dysmorphia as such, like it's not that extreme, but yeah, not on that level. You grew up dancing, definitely correct. I started ballet when I was like 4, I think, when I was in lower school, and yeah, did ballet, still do ballet. Wow, whoa, I've been doing ballet for nearly 20 years. That makes me sound really old. Also, sorry if I'm looking up there instead of looking at the camera, because I'm just looking at myself. Yeah, I did grow up dancing. I did ballet first, and then did modern and a little bit of tap when I was younger, not a whole lot. When I started doing dance at school was when I discovered contemporary dance, and yeah, I still dance now. So yeah, I did grow up dancing. You're an awesome friend. Well, given that one of my friends submitted this, I'd like to think that's a true one. You'd consider running a marathon one day. I don't think I would. I can barely run to the end of the road. I've never been a runner. In the first lockdown, I did go on a few runs. Like I wouldn't even consider myself a runner then, because I did get into it for a very select period of time, but it did not stick, and I don't remember last time I went for a run. I would, like, I got to 10k. That was like my longest distance, I think, in the first lockdown. I'd maybe consider going up to a half marathon one day, like, and we're talking like one day, not like in the next year. But I don't think I could do a marathon. Honestly, the thought of running for like 4 or 5 hours, no, I couldn't think of anything worse. You'd prefer fewer good friends over loads of mates you're not that close to. That is definitely true. I think growing up I always had like loads of friends like here and there, but I have always had like a best friend. But yeah, I would prefer to have a small close-knit group, or even like a few friends from different areas, not necessarily a group, that are really close, rather than lots of not that close. You're not a very competitive person. Now, I am and I'm not. I would say me and Hannah, my flatmate, get quite competitive with each other. It depends on the situation. Like, I'm not a sporty person, so I'm not competitive in like a sporty sense. but I can get competitive about certain things. Do you prefer upper body day to lower body day in the gym? Do you know what? I never used to train upper body really, and I've only recently, like very recently, started training upper body like consistently, and I actually do enjoy it quite a lot. I think it's because like I know that my legs are strong because I've always danced growing up, so I know that I've got the muscle in my legs and that, but like my upper body has obviously not been prioritized a lot, so yeah, I think I actually do prefer upper body now, you know. I mean, I do love a leg day, I love a leg press, but yeah, I think I genuinely do enjoy my upper body sessions a bit more recently. Your mum helped inspire your decision to become a fitness coach. It is definitely true. Hi mum, if you're watching, little shout out. Yeah, no, my mum became a fitness instructor, I don't know, over 10 years ago now, I think. Yeah, surely. I don't know, about 10 years ago maybe. But she had like a career change later in life. So I kind of watched her get all her qualifications and make that transition into like being a full-time fitness instructor. So yeah, I have kind of followed in her footsteps. I've done a lot of the same courses she has. She's done a lot more than me. But yeah, I would say that she inspired my decision. I miss my car. That is definitely true. I've always had a car. Like when I passed my test, I passed early, I passed when I was still 17. And then I've had a car ever since. I had one car that lasted me, I think 2 years I had my first car. Yeah, and then it just wore down because it's quite an old car. I then went straight into my second car with maybe like a week without having a car. Went straight into that one, which is the one that I crashed, if you followed me on Instagram at the time, in January 2020. I crashed my car. I still don't think it was my fault, but we move. It was over a year ago now, we can get over it. But yeah, that was my second car. So then I went a few months without having a car, and then I bought my third car on the day that lockdown was announced. Like obviously before we knew it was going to be announced, I bought a car to get to work purely for that reason, and then obviously I couldn't go to work, and then by later on last year it had an MOT and it wasn't worth keeping, so that car was basically the biggest waste of money, and I haven't had a car since. So yeah, I do miss my car. I like having independence and just being able to go where I want and not having to walk in that rain. Can you see that? That's horrific. I do need to go to the shop when I film this video. But yeah, I do miss my car, long story short. Low-key love chicken. I actually don't. Like, I've been vegetarian for over a year now, and chicken is not something that I miss at all. Just, no, yeah, I don't miss chicken, sorry. You're vegan. Well, kind of. I wouldn't label myself as vegan because I feel like that's quite restrictive, and there are a lot of things that you obviously can't have as a vegan. And I'm just not that strict with it. I definitely would label myself as vegetarian, but yeah, I use the term like plant-based more often than vegan, because it's not as like strict by the book. Like most of the meals that I have are vegan. If there's vegan options, like when I go out, I will definitely take them. But yeah, I do still like my dairy milk. You love dance but get nervous teaching it. I actually haven't taught dance in a very long time. I obviously teach my fitness classes every week, but I haven't taught dance in literally so long. So yeah, I probably would be quite nervous teaching it. I also don't like choreographing, I've come to realise, so I think I am going to struggle if I start to teach dance classes, because I just don't enjoy the choreographing aspect. Like I'd be fine teaching like a ballet class or teaching a technique class, but anything more than that I think needs a lot of work. You like romance books best? I mean, I do love a romance book. I don't really know what I enjoy most. Let's have a look on here. I'm so excited to read The Road Trip, by the way. That's going to be in my next book video, I'm pretty sure. Romance. Yeah, I do like Bridget Jones, The Switch, anything Beth O'Leary. I've got her third one, but I've read her other two, and they are very romance focused, so. What else do I have? Yeah. I do love a romance book, but I also do like a bit of action. You're an extroverted introvert is definitely true. I wouldn't say I'm definitely not an extrovert, let's put that out there. But I'm not a full introvert. Like, I do enjoy being in social situations some of the time, depending on the situation and the people. And obviously, like, YouTube is quite an extroverted thing to do, I think. And obviously dancing, and like when I'm teaching, I'm quite extroverted. But yeah, I am an introvert. So yes, I am an extroverted introvert, I would say. So that was actually the last one. I thought I had another couple, but I don't know where they've gone. So sorry if I missed yours, and thank you very much if you did submit any. And thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell icon, because then you'll get notifications when I upload. Is this video wonky? Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any requests on videos you'd like to see me do, or if you want a part 2 of this because you didn't get your assumption in time, let me know and I will do my very best. See you next time. Bye!